What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? It's your big homie, man. Let's get to it, man. Play this intro and get it going, man. I really appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me. I really do, man. I really appreciate y'all. Let's play this intro. Let's change the world, man. We can do it, man. We can change it if we work.
No green beans. I'm on a diet. Just the mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat all the mac and cheese.
It's the humans. Their hair is.
Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to talk down the lust. Avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good, man? It's your big homie, Big Bayday, man. And first and foremost, man, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, man. You're not gonna want to miss this topic, man. You're not gonna want to miss this topic, man. We're talking about tonight, man. Something very important, man, and it's hitting close to home for me. Um, I'm gonna read this news article and I'm gonna break something down, but we got to talk about this shit, man, because if you've been paying attention to America, if you live in America, if you're from America, what's good? What's good, Samantha? If you've been living in America, if you're paying attention to America, if you're anywhere around America, you understand that the Ice Baby has been invading the country. First off, they're restoring stuff. They're doing whatever they say they're doing. I'm not gonna speak against ICE, but what I am gonna do is speak of what's going on. What's going on with you? Greetings to you too, man. Shout out to you from North Korea, man. We got North Korea in the building, man. Y'all salute y'all salute yourselves and shout yourselves out and tell me where y'all from, man. Tell me where y'all from, man. From North Korea, tap in, man. Tell me where y'all at, man. Where y'all tuning in from, man? Comment down below, man. What's good, Angel? Appreciate you coming in, bro. Y'all hit that like button when y'all come in, man. It's a lot of people in the building. Hit that like button. I got somebody in here, America. We got Detroit. Where else y'all from, man? Where y'all at, man? Y'all tap in, tune in, man. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Cause we gotta talk about this shit, man. It's pro-America, bro. This is a real American shit, man. We gotta talk about this, man. California in the building, Flint, Michigan in the building, man. Where else y'all at, man? Tap in, where y'all at? Tap in, man. Where y'all at? Tap in, let me know where y'all at. First and foremost, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Secondly, I wanted to say this, man, because if you've been paying attention to what's going on, Democratic states are getting raided. So far, it's been Democratic states that have been getting raided. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent, free-thinking man. I'm a free thinker. So, first and foremost, I'm not against the country. I'm a pro-American. I am an American, born and raised. Always been here. So, I'm not an illegal immigrant. I don't have illegal immigrant background. So, that's not what this video is about. I'm talking about right now, Germany in the building. Appreciate you for tuning in. I want to talk about this right here. And no, I don't watch NFL. No, I don't watch basketball. No, I don't watch none of that shit because I don't care about the circus. I don't care about the Roman circus games that are keeping us distracted. I'm not here for that. I don't want to watch men in underwear running around chasing balls. I don't watch sports, my nigga. So, respect to anybody who does, but Big Baddie don't watch sports. Big Baddie is never going to watch grown men in underwear chasing balls around. I'm never going to watch it. Only thing I care about is my country. What I care about is the conditions of my people. And right now, Charlotte, North Carolina has a target on their head. And see, if you've been paying attention to the ICE raids and things like that, yes, they're primarily coming for illegal immigrants. Yes, they're primarily coming for illegals. But it's not just the illegals that they're coming for. What's good, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. It's not the illegals only that they're coming for. They're coming for illegals, and then they're also coming for criminals. They're coming for illegals, and then they're coming for the criminals. So this umbrella that's been put up, this we're going to clean the country of the illegals, that umbrella has more than just the illegals under it. They're already talking about getting rid of rights and taking away rights to a certain American citizens who commit certain crimes. So it's not just about the illegals who are here. It's about the unwanteds that are here. It's about the people, the undesirables. That's what this is about. We're getting ready to, Charlotte, North Carolina is getting ready to feel something that they never felt before. See, everybody was talking shit when New York was going through it. Everybody was talking shit when DC went through it. Everybody was talking shit when Chicago was going through it. But let me tell you something about Chicago. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Chicago that y'all ain't listening, that y'all ain't thinking about. Have y'all heard anything else about them raiding in Chicago after the that first apartment complex? My whole family lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. Did y'all hear anything else about them raiding Chicago after that big apartment complex? I don't think y'all heard anything else about it, right? You know why? The reason why we haven't heard anything else about Chicago getting raided is because if you watch this shit, no, it's not propaganda. This ain't propaganda. See, what y'all have to understand about the world, What you have to understand about the world is Chicago, is the government in all countries, anywhere in the world, they don't have the ability, manpower, or the authority to take over everybody at once, to do everything at once. So when they when they try to come dominate and do what they're doing forcibly, it's got to be done by sections. That's why this is being done on a state by state basis. The first wave that we're getting rid of everybody. See, if you know what I know, I lived in down south. When they first talking about bringing ice in here, they made it snow. Because where I live on a beach. It's a beach. It doesn't snow where I live. It doesn't snow where I live. The powers that be made it snow 9 inches where I live on a beach. And they came in down here while the snow was going and was getting rid of illegals. See, what y'all need to understand is they tricked everybody. They tricked everybody. They tricked the illegals into coming over here. By them tricking them to come over here, and this was Joe Biden who did that. Joe Biden tricked the illegals to come over there. He incentivized them to come over here. They were given thousands upon thousands of dollars. Thank you for that gift, Sovereign. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you, little grandma, for that gift. I appreciate you. Thank you for that GOAT gift. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sovereign and Genius. Thank you, little grandma. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. For real, for saluting and supporting. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all. So look, Joe Biden, under his administration, was flying in on. Thank you so much for that gift, Sovereign and Genius. I appreciate you, sweetheart. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you. Under the Joe Biden administration, yeah, ain't nobody. Hit the like button first and foremost. That's another thing, bro. Hit the like button first and foremost, man. I got my small supporter group who wants to shout me out and salute me and give me up and hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Don't be a hater. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the super chat. You're not going to hear nothing like this nowhere else. Thank you, Grandma, for that gift again, brother. I appreciate you. Ain't no get to the point. I'm saluting this 18, this 22, this 23, this 25, this 27. I'm saluting this. I'm thankful my people are showing me love and giving me gifts and donating to the channel. I'm thankful for this shit. What you think I'm supposed to ignore my people hitting me with gifts? You think I'm supposed to ignore this? You see that thing still going up? You think I'm supposed to ignore that? Thank you, ANJ Smooth. Thank you for that. Thank you, ANJ Smooth, for that super chat. Thank you for that. For real, thank y'all so much, man. So listen, thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. Now, listen, we had Joe Biden. Hey, thank you, baby. Put that thing on my head. Thank you, baby. You had Joe Biden who was flying in hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants on the Air Force One. You got Joe Biden who was flying in illegal immigrants on Air Force One. Salute to you, my brother, for that gift. Facts. See, we got haters, racists, bigots on here talking about deport them all. Deport them all. Get them out. All this bigotry. America was built on illegal immigrants. America was built on the backs of slaves. America was built on this shit. America will not survive without it. The reason why America was importing all those slaves, those illegal immigrants that are here now, that are getting their back turned on, the reason why they're imported them is because Americans don't want to work. Americans never worked. Y'all stole this land. You built this land off the stolen backs of other slaves. So y'all never wanted to work. So you brought all the damn illegals over here to fill in the workforce. This ain't no lie. Hold on. That's not a lie. Let me show you what's going on. See, y'all are not, a lot of y'all aren't smart enough, and I'm not trying to argue with the chat. Thank you for salute to y'all in the chat. Look, videos of the reasons why the Democrats were bringing in migrants to the city.
Videos of the reasons why the Democrats were bringing in migrants to the city.
Hold on. Joe Biden talking about bringing in illegal migrants for the workforce.
Joe Biden talking about bringing in illegal migrants for the workforce.
I would, in fact, make sure that we immediately surge to the border. All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
Play that shit again. Play it again. No, we're gonna
I would,
play
in
it.
fact, make sure
Let's go.
that we immediately surge to the border. All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
Thank you, Grandma. I love you, my brother. Thank you, little Grandma. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sovereign and Genius. I appreciate y'all.
Always so eager to race.
Hold up. We ain't gonna go past that. What my nigga Joe Biden said. I'm gonna make sure y'all niggas can surge the border. Surge the border? Surge the border? No, Democrats are Americans. Shut your stupid ass up. Shut your stupid ass up. This was the president of America. Shut your stupid ass up just because you can't fathom the reality that they were incentivized to come in here by Joe Biden. See, y'all don't want to recognize that this is a left hand and a right hand on the same fucking body. It's a left wing and a right wing flapping on the same fucking bird. And when one wing, thank you, brother. Thank you so fucking much. Little Grandma, thank you so much. And look, when the left wing and the right wing are flapping two different ways, the bird can't even goddamn go nowhere. So this is all orchestrated and set up. I also showed y'all, if you pay attention to my channel over the months and years, I've showed y'all that there's a agenda that was created by the powers that be that said they're going to flood the world with everybody's citizens. So there will be no more borders. There will be no more indigenous people. This is a plan that's been set in motion by the powers that fucking be. This is the plan that was put in motion by the powers that be. They said they're going to flood people all around the world and send people all around on different borders so there will be no more indigenous people. Under Agenda 30, thank you, little Grandma, for these gifts, brother. Salute. Salute. I hope y'all can see these gifts on y'all screen. Thank you, Sovereign and Genius, for the gift, baby. Salute. I hope you haters can see the love. I hope you haters can see the support. No, it ain't no That's America loving. Shit is wrong. Y'all are getting played and you bending over and they finna do something to you and you ain't asked for what they about to do. See, what you don't realize, Joe Biden surged the border with these motherfuckers just so big bad Donald Trump could come in and clear out the country. And under the guise of them clearing the country out of the illegals, now they're gonna come get the undesirables. Let's go. I don't care what nobody. I don't care what.
I would, in fact, make sure.
I don't care what losers think. See, y'all ain't prepared for war. You ain't ready for battle. You don't know how to make these decisions. Thank you, little Grandma. I appreciate you, my brother, for the blessings. Let's go. I ain't making shit up.
We immediately surge to the border. All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
Where I lie at? when Joe Biden, while he was running for presidency, he said, we're going to surge the border with illegals. Thank you, little grandma. Run that shit up. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, little grandma. Run that shit up. Show these haters who's really talking that shit. Now look. Thank you so much for that big blessing, my bro. Now look. Now that they said that they're coming for first off, let me tell you what in Chicago, what I seen. I seen the videos of them coming and sieging that one apartment, but now I also seen videos of them getting chased down the block with niggas with switches. I done seen it. I done seen, and stop gay bashing, my nigga. Stop gay bashing, my nigga. If a nigga's gay, so the fuck what? And I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm a straight man, straight and narrow like a fucking arrow. I'm a single dad of 3 children after a breakup of a divorce. I ain't no fucking gay man. Let me block this fuck nigga. But at the end of the day, don't disrespect gay people because gay people ain't did nothing to you. Fucking losers. Niggas, y'all just saying gay as a disrespectful slur, but that's not a disrespectful slur. Gay homosexuality is a sexual preference. It's not a disrespectful slur. Y'all are so bigotry and hateful that you think saying somebody's sexual preference is a fucking slur. It's not a slur, you idiot. Let's go. If a nigga's gay, but Big Baby ain't gay. So fuck all that. Let's talk the talk and walk the walk. They're coming for Charlotte, North Carolina. They're coming for Charlotte, North Carolina. They're coming. Thank you, Sovereign and Jeans. I appreciate you, baby girl. If I was right there with you, I'll give you a big old kiss. Mwah-ga-ga-da. Mwah-ga-da. Real one. Look, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. They stopped the counter on the gifts too. They stopped the counter. It was counting them up. Now it's stuck at the number it's at. These niggas these niggas is crazy. YouTube is crazy. So now let's go. Let's go, man. Let me sip on some of this good coffee. Let's go. So they coming in for Charlotte, North Carolina. Let me read this article. It says, thank you so much. Coffee time, baby. It's coffee time. Oh, thank you, baby. Here, have some of that coffee with your big homie, man. Delicious, extra creamy coffee, man. Shit's so good. Man, shit's so good tonight. Coffee's delicious tonight. Thank you. And the counter's going back up. Let's go. Let's go. The trolls don't stop nothing around here. Let's go, man. It's your big homie, bro. I've been doing this shit forever, bro. Let's go. It says Trump's next immigration crackdown will target. Trump's next immigration countdown will target Charlotte, North Carolina, local sheriff says. So now Charlotte, North Carolina got a target on your head. So all you trap niggas, all you hustlers, let me talk to my trap niggas. Let me read this article, then I'm going to talk to my street niggas. Let's go. The next city bracing for the Trump administration's immigration crackdown is Charlotte, North Carolina, which could see an influx of federal agents as early as this weekend, a county sheriff said Thursday. Woo! Woo! Mecklenburg County Sheriff Gary McFadden said in a statement that 2 federal officials confirmed a plan for U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents to start an enforcement operation on Saturday or early next week in North Carolina's largest city. Oh my God. They finna flood the city with the feds, my nigga. They finna flood the city with the feds. Oh my God. So look, let's go. Let's go. Let's read this shit. His office declined to identify those officials. McFadden said details about the operation haven't been disclosed, and the office hasn't been asked to assist. Department of Homeland Security Assistant Security Tricia McLaughlin or some shit like that decided to comment saying, every day DHS enforces the laws of the nation across the country. We do not discuss future or potential operations. Well, nigga, you just did. See, America's so crazy. They'll tell you, but don't tell you. They say, well, we told you, but we didn't tell you. Shit crazy, man. So she said land back, raising leases, prices substantial. Oh, yeah, it's crazy, man. So look, Charlotte, North Carolina, they on y'all ass this weekend. Starting tomorrow, Saturday. No, 2 days from now, Saturday. So that was today. On Thursday, they had this conversation and it got posted. See, this is why I love having news. You got to pay attention to the, look it up. Just look it up. Don't worry about where the article is from. Look. Just look it up. And I'm telling you about it. You don't need to look it up. I'm telling you, Donald Trump and ICE is coming to raid Charlotte, North Carolina this week, starting this weekend. I'm telling you this. And I'm telling you, all the Democratic states is getting raided. All the states that was on some old, what's that shit called? All the states that was on some old sanctuary state shit, boy, they all getting raided, bro. They getting raided, bro. They getting raided, bro. This shit is so crazy. Thank you, Sovereign and Genius, baby. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's the sanctuary states. You know, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. From the bottom of my shit, I appreciate you. Now, let me talk to my street niggas. Because I know it's a lot of illegals in Charlotte. And they going to get their issue. See, Donald Trump, which I don't realize, Donald Trump was locking the illegals up when I was living in Charlotte back in 2018, 2017, 2016. Man, you know ICE is ready. Thank you, baby girl, for that. These blessings. Thank you, baby girl. Rain them blessings. Thank you, baby girl, for that blessing. Thank you for that blessing. I don't take that shit for granted. I'm here for y'all. I'm here trying to wake my people up and shake my people up. Thank you for that blessing, baby girl. I'm here trying to wake my people up and shake my people up. And they turned my super chat off. They knew what I was about to do. They know where I'm about to go. So they turned my super chat off. I meant my Cash App off, not super chat. Matter of fact, somebody hit the super chat. Somebody hit the super chat. Let's go. Thank you so much, Sovereign and Genius. I love you and I appreciate you. And when I say I love you, I mean that shit. On some real time. I love you. Niggas talk that shit, but I really love you. I really love y'all. That's why I come on here every day. No, I love my people, and my people perish to lack of knowledge. My people perish due to lack of knowledge. Hell yeah, donations, please. Fuck, nigga. Lame ass nigga. You watching, you getting the sauce too, but you a hater. You can't do what Sovereign and Genius does. You can't do what little grandma did. She's still dropping them things on me. We 300 up. 308. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Run me up. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, Sovereign and Genius. Thank you, little grandma, man. Thank you, the other person who donated. For real. Turn me up. Thank you so much, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Turn me up. Well, y'all know what time this is, bro. I'm not on here capping, bro. Now, the crazy thing is, no, this ain't a scam. These people know who I am. This ain't a scam. This Big Bede, bro. I do this every day. This is Big Bede. Welcome to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Best channel in the fucking United States of America. Thank you, Sovereign and Genius. Show these haters. Thank you, baby. Let me take a sip of that shit. Thank you, baby. Nah, ain't no, you know, the pictures, that's whatever that is. I got, you know, I do pictures. I'm a draw. I'm a poet. I'm an artist. I'm a single father raising 3 children who are in the other side, raising 3 children. I'm a homeschool teacher. I'm a preacher. Let's go. You know what I mean? And I'm an American citizen. And I love my country. Let's go. I don't follow nobody but God. Why would I follow the sun when I should follow God? I follow God. And I'm living for God. I don't gotta follow nobody. I live for God. Everything I do, I think about God watching me. Everything I do, I think about how God's watching me. AI is watching, you know God's watching. AI is watching, so you know God's watching. Now look, let me show y'all something about this AI shit. That shit ain't gonna be what, look, they're trying their best. They trying their best to push the business, to push the issue. They trying their best. They want to try their best to stop us. We need to rise up as humans and prove our worth on this planet. We are worth living. We are worth it. We're the ones who make the businesses run. We're the ones who make the world turn. We're the ones who clock in and run the registers and run the shit. We're the ones. Nigga, you get nothing but block, fuck nigga. You will never get to me. God sent me here to do this. Listen. People can't get to me when God sent me to do this. You can't stop what God's trying to do for y'all. They want this shit to be our future so bad, but it's not. They're trying to replace us so bad because they don't want to pay us no more. They don't want the wealth to transfer. So in order for in order for these people to not let the wealth transfer, they're gonna try to eradicate and replace. Instead of just letting the wealth transfer. Instead of being fair, finally once in their fucking life being fair and giving people a chance, they don't want to do that. They don't want to give nobody a chance. They rather replace the niggas. Look at this shit, y'all. Hell no, we're gonna mute that out. Watch this though. Why dog? Look at this shit. Look, we got somebody said we don't want crime anymore. Black people need to reset. Look, listen to the religious racists. because he got a picture of a Bible on his or some type of religious. Look at this fucking loser said. We don't want crime anymore. First off, he's saying we as in white people. And he said, we don't want crime anymore. Black people need to reset. Black people don't make guns. Black people don't make switches. Black people don't make drugs. Black people don't bring drugs into the communities. Black people don't do none of that shit. This shit is placed upon us for us to fail. We're placed in poverty-stricken zones, so we have nowhere of survival, and then they dump drugs onto certain black communities to let people sell the drugs. It's not a lie. The drugs don't come from black people. The drugs don't come from no black people. I never met a black person ever who got drugs. They get it from a Hispanic person or a white person. Straight like that. Black people ain't bringing no cocaine in. Black people ain't bringing no heroin in. Black people ain't bringing no guns in. We're not making guns. Black people are not making alcohol. If anything, black people will make some wine. And we'll sip on some wine and we'll feel fine on some wine and make love to our woman, and that's it. Black people ain't doing all that shit. We're not creating the system that makes the criminal. Black people don't make all these horror movies and gangster movies for everybody to be propagated and have mental images in their mind. Black people don't make all this war propaganda movies for everybody to think like. Black people don't make this shit. Over the years, we've been conditioned to live like that. Now we're talking like that. Because we all know, or the real ones know, in the 1980s, because, you know, in the early 70s and 80s, black rap music was positive. Self-destruction. You headed for self-destruction. Bam! Self-destruction. You headed for self-destruction. We had a bunch of positive music in the black community from the 70s, 80s, all the way up until the 90s. Black people was black power and this and that, and Afro kente cloth and all them dashikis and all that shit. We was pro-black and all that. What happened? They brought in gangster rap. Who did that? The Alphabet Boys did. The Alphabet Boys brought in NWA, niggers with attitudes. And they brought in niggers with attitudes to show a different type of image to black people. And then over the years, as you promote gangster movies, gangsterism, gangster flicks, then you give us guns, then you give us drugs. What do you think we're gonna do with it? I am a movie buff. I watched this movie the other day called Black something. It was called like Black Caesar, not Black Caesar, Black something, and it was one of those 70s exploitation films. Those, they used to call them, the black people used to call them, the conscious black people used to call them exploitation films back in the day, because those movies were promoting images of black people that were not conducive to what black people were living like. Back in those days, black people were decent. We were wearing suits and shit and ties and shit. We weren't robbing people. We wasn't doing all that. They started promoting that. And I'm going to tell you something. When you put thoughts and images and ideas in people's heads, that's exactly Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite, I think it's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. And the dudes, it was a blood movie. Not Black Dynamite. It wasn't Black Dynamite. That's the movie with Blood Bones Buddy. No. It was a 70s movie, y'all, but it was about the Bloods. It was about the Bloods. And what they were doing, they were introducing blood to our city. To our community. The movie was all about being a blood. And it was about this little boy who was getting picked on. And he really didn't, he was kind of weak and shit. And so he joined the Bloods. And when he joined the Bloods, he became powerful. He became cool. He became getting money, started having sex and all this shit. So what do you think that would make the young men in society do? Like films like Colors, films like Boys in the Hood, films like, not to even say these films are bad, But when you show people gangsterism, films like Menace to Society, films like Blood In, Blood Out, man, you had a movie, what's that shit called? When they were filling up people into the prison systems, you had movies like American Me come out. It was a movie like American Me. American Me showed niggas getting RAPE'd in the prison system. That movie fucked me up when I seen that. New Jack City, Deep Cover, Menace to Society, all these, y'all know what's going on. These images were highly promoted to destroy the minds of the young people, the impressionable people, and it created a class of gangsterism. It created a class of gangsters. And now we have this ultimate gangster class. But see, what y'all don't understand, you have the ability to change today. Yes, you might have slid and you might got beef over there. If you get seen, they're going to do you. You tell your mama it's time to move. Like, mama, I'm going to help us make some money and get out of here. But mama, we got to move. I don't want to be a gangster no more. I don't want to spin the block no more. I don't want to slide no more. I don't want to do this no more. So can we please move, mama? Can we please move? Please beg your mama and your daddy. Beg them to move. And then y'all get up, pack up, take a couple of checks, and get up and move to the other side of town. Move to another town. Move to another state. Get out. If your son is involved in gangsterism, and let me talk to my Charlotte people right now, because I know a lot of niggas, young niggas in Charlotte who's getting to that money. They doing that street life. They doing that gangsterism. Let me talk to the Charlotte people right now. They're coming. So under the Patriot Act, you are deemed a terrorist if you go as a gangbanger. If you rep a Blood, a Crip, or this or that, which these gangs were all created, Bloods and Crips were created by the Alphabet Boys to destroy the black community. Because in the 60s, we had something called the Black Panthers. And the Black Panthers were protecting black people from getting racism. They were protecting black people from bias and bigotry. And they were protecting black women and children on the streets. Because what was happening in the 60s and the 70s, mostly in the early 60s and the 50s, a lot of black people were still in danger. Even though they said we were free and all that, our lives were still in danger. So imagine when you get off the bus, you get off the city bus, and you're a young girl. Thank you, Sovereign and Jeans, for that love. When you're a young girl, them young black girls were getting off the bus, and then you had young Caucasian boys riding up in trucks and hitting them with hitting them with shit and beating them up, lynching them, raping them. All kind of things were happening to the young people. And when you have anybody, no matter what your nationality is, nobody's supposed to allow meaningless, uncalled for crime to occur in their communities. Nobody. This ain't no victim mentality, stupid. I'm saying stand the fuck up, stupid. Nobody should allow nobody to cause meaningless crimes in your community. So what happened was the Black Panthers were a group of strong young men that got together and they said, we're not going to let these people knock us over. We're not going to let our women get raped anymore. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. So guess what happened? They got rifles. They put their uniforms on and they were patrolling the street, protecting the women and children. The Black Panthers, let me tell y'all some facts of life. The Black Panthers are the reason why public schools have a free lunch system. No, let me speak some American facts that you know that y'all might not know, since you like to be disrespectful to other people. The Black Panthers are the reason why American children have free lunch. And the Panthers were bringing the lunch to the children, to the black children in the schools, and it was making the other kids look bad and made the white kids feel bad. So the school said, well, here, we're going to give them free school to everybody. Since the black people want to provide their children with lunches, we're going to give free school to everybody. Free lunch to everybody. And and so all y'all kids who get free lunch, this is thanks to the Black Panthers. So y'all have to understand, America is, everybody who stands up for their sovereignty is not a wrong person. You don't say the Jews are wrong when they stand up for their people. Y'all say pro-Palestine. I mean pro-Israel. You say go Israel. When the Jews stand up, when the Europeans stand up, you say, "Hey, go, let's go America." When the Asians stand up for their people, you say, "Go, let's go." And you say, "Just go home. This is my home. My people are born in Oklahoma. I am the original American black man, the Indian American black man. I am the original indigenous one. I'm the reason why they're trying to get rid of indigenous sovereignist rights. The reason why they're trying to get rid of sovereign indigenous rights because they don't want to give people like me our power. They don't want to give people like me my land. They don't want to give people like me my just dues. So they're going to try to do everything they can to destroy, dismantle, disperse, make everybody leave the country. They're trying to make it so bad that you just got to leave this motherfucker. When this is our shit. This is our shit. You stole this shit from my people. We was in the fucking in the thing with bow and arrows trying to snipe y'all ass and get you up out of there because y'all was coming with goddamn rifles and blunderbuss and shit, tearing us up. Y'all was tearing us up. Tearing us the fuck up. We was just chilling. I was able to have women and wives and shit. You stole them from me. We can't even have wives no more. Now I gotta buy a wife. Now I gotta make a certain amount of money to have a woman. You stole my women. You stole everything from us. Tell me I ain't indigenous. Shut your ass up. I know my Dow's Rolls number. My grandmama did the whole ancestry before we died, before she passed. My grandmama did our ancestry. I know my whole family tree. I don't know about you, but I know about me. And my people is right from the middle of Oklahoma. And then I got my mama's side of the family. So I got multiple cultures in my shit. And we was all, my black side, my daddy's side, we was here. Nigga, we never was in anywhere else but here. This is our shit. They stole this shit from us. That's why we're the best. That's why I'm the best worker. We're the best workers. We're the best at everything. Cause they, nigga, we the shit. No, ain't no mutt. God gave me the lineage that I have so I can understand the plight of all men. See, when you one way and you can only think one way. When you're one way, you think one way. When you understand all the plights of men and you have all the plights of men, nigga, I ain't nobody I can't understand. I understand the oppressor and the oppressed. No, they called this technical term back in the day, they called it a neutrinoid, is what they said in the early 90s. Because under the programming of Michael Jackson, and you look on my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. Look on my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. Man, they had niggas fucking, you hear me? Making it from my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. Nigga, y'all don't understand socialism. You don't understand the socialism you live under. You ain't had no free choices. We was living according to the programming. I came up under that love, that R&B, that 90s, that love programming. The beautiful women R&B love programming, singing Brandy, Monica, Aretha Franklin, Mariah Carey, Anita Baker, talking about real love, Sade. I'm talking about real love. That's all a nigga like me knew. You know what I'm saying? That's all I knew. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I knew was programming to love. I was programmed for love. These young niggas, like nowadays, they programming is murder, death, kill. They programming is crazy. That's why they getting the results they getting. They're trying to do something different. See, when I was growing up, they must have wanted us to breed. So they were promoting love making and making love. So we was breeding. Niggas was fucking breeding. Love. It wasn't nothing but love going on. Man, I always been a lover. That's all I know is love. That's all I know, man. Before I get off here, I'm gonna play "Old Love," my song. Now look, thank you, Sovereign and Jeans. I love you, sweetheart. I love you. I appreciate you. Now look, the crazy thing about this shit, man. Like nowadays, they're promoting desperation, desolation, individualism, desperation, despair, agony, anxiety. They're promoting that to the children now. So people are in this state now where they don't want to deal with each other. We're all standing next to each other and people don't even know what to say. We're all right there next to each other and people don't know what to do. It's like we're in a frozen state now because we've been programmed. Well, we're being programmed to be like that, like standoffish, isolated, non-trustworthy, non-loving, you know, and it is so pathetic. Because I grew up in the times where we didn't have the internet. We used to go outside and ride bicycles and, hey, how you doing? Hey, Miss So-and-so. Y'all want to play basketball? Okay. Slide your bike over and then goddamn play basketball. Y'all balling. Some lady come out, one of the mamas from the neighborhood come out and get everybody a cup of Kool-Aid. Like, I grew up like that. What's good, Charles? My brother in the building, man. Much love and respect to you, Charles. I hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good, man. But yeah, man, I grew up good. Like when we was outside playing basketball with each other, playing football, we were playing. The girls was outside doing jumping jacks and jump roping and what's that shit? That girls was outside being girls. Girls might throw a rock at you to get your attention and make you chase her. She might push you and then make you chase her. So now you playing chase. Now you got them chasing and then we chase her. Well, what you do? What do you do? It's up to you what you do. It's up to you what you do when you chase her. You might just chase her and tap her and then she, oh, you crazy. Or you might chase her and goddamn hug up on her and kiss up on her. Or whatever you do, it's up to you. See, I had a wonderful childhood, man. You know, now these niggas playing games online together and they think they're friends. Let me block this nigga. Hold on. Let me block this nigga real quick. Hold on. Blocked. Ew. Get your lame ass off my channel. Look, I was trying to ignore him, but you gotta get blocked. Look. Now these niggas be playing online games together and they think they have friends. Like, oh yeah, they're my friend. No, nigga, you're playing the video game, bro. It's a bunch of motherfuckers playing that shit. They're not friends, bro. What the fuck, bro? Like, you niggas is talking to a nigga in Pennsylvania like he's your dog, or you talking to a nigga in Wisconsin like y'all could ever play basketball together. It's like you talking to a woman in Delaware like you could ever just pull up on her. Like, it'll have to be a special occasion where you meet up with your gamer friend and shit. Like, this shit weird as hell, bro. It's weird as fuck. And then you get around people in society and you don't know what to do. And it's like, oh God, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say or do. Because I'm so weird. Oh God. And then me, I'm so much of a social butterfly. I might say something crazy because I like to just talk. I love people. I'm from that era. No, I'm not weird. You're getting blocked. I'm not weird. See, niggas like that are losers. A nigga like that is a loser. I'm talking about socialism. I'm talking about blending into society. I'm talking about being able to walk in a room and not be like this. I wonder what they think about me. I wonder what they think about me. No, let me block you too. Get it. I wonder what all these people think about me. See, that's why I know. That's why people ain't gonna never be nothing in life, because you worry about what other people think about you. See, motherfuckers like me, I know what I'm doing. I, I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm using my voice for the right reason. I know what I'm doing. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're gonna? Do you know what you? Do you know what you're gonna? Are you? What are you bringing to the world? Because guess what I provide? I show both of my sons. Both of my sons, they tell me they want to be like me when they grow up. My daughter looks up to me as well. That's all that matters to me, my nigga. My kids don't look up to rappers and entertainers, and they know about all of them. They don't look up to them like they're cool. My kids look at them rappers and shit like they're like something's wrong with them, because they can see through this bullshit. See, what I'm doing is going beyond the bullshit, and we rise into a higher frequency than just being a regular niggas is talking about. Look, we just went through a government shutdown. I don't even know if they're open yet. I think they back open. Let me ask Google real quick. Let me ask Google God, see what she thinks. Hold on. Is the government shutdown still going on?
No, the U.S. government shutdown ended on November 12th, 2025.
Okay. All right, good. All right, good. So that's good, because the TSA people weren't getting paid and all that, man. So that's a blessing. That's a blessing. But let me say this though. How long they made those people was like 40 days they made them people go without bread and shit. How long? Like they cut the food stamps off for the first time. They're doing things that they're trying to do, things that they really want to do. They're trying out how far they could push you. And I'm being honest. When we went through the first COVID lockdowns and all that, they said we learned so much from this for when the next one comes. They said that. They said that multiple times on the news, and I watched the news. I was at home watching the news like an old man. They said during the lockdowns, this is a good learning experience for when the next big one comes. What the hell are they talking about, next big one? It had my mind fucked up when we were going through the lockdown. We wearing masks and shit. Niggas dying and going sick. Like, that shit wasn't no joke. So if that wasn't no joke, what are they talking about the next big one? So that's the type of shit that I be thinking about, so that's why I stay on point. That's why I don't never, that's why I don't never switch up. That's why I never flip out, get off my track. Because they came out and said this was not good, this was not useful, this thing didn't work, this didn't help us, this company's medicine didn't do this didn't do that. They came out and said all this shit. They came out and said Fauci was wrong, he was wrong, and this and that. And they were talking about taking him to court. I even think they took Fauci to court. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they turned it back on and this and that. And guess what I seen up in the sky today? Hella particulates in the air. I seen so many particulates being sprayed in the air today. It was pathetic. So I said, yeah, they must be back. I told myself, because I didn't watch the news or anything. I've been working. I've been busy with my family, taking care of my kids. I said, I told myself, I said, damn, they must be back working today. I said that shit because it was like motherfucking scrambled egg soup in the sky. It was like scrambled egg soup. I don't get EBT. I don't get EBT. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with people who do get a EBT because poor people need help. They give help to fucking people to blow people up. Shut up. They send billions of dollars to blow niggas up, but they can't even feed niggas. Shut up. Shut up. You can't. If you can't feed your poor citizens, you don't need to have a country. If you don't have measures in place to feed your poor or your elderly, you don't need to have a country. I don't give a fuck what nigga talking about, bruh. You supposed to have something in place for your poor and elderly and your military vets. Man, I don't might want to hear that shit. Niggas ain't, everybody on food stamps ain't lazy. Get what? I haven't got food stamps for a long time. They told me I don't qualify because I make too much money, and I'm a single father of 3 children. These niggas talk about I make too much money, and I don't. I don't make too much money. According to the government now, Donald Trump's government, I make too much money, and I don't need any food help. Nigga, 3 kids that homeschool, that are home, eat all day long, it's very expensive to feed. Especially we don't eat fake. No, I don't hate white people. My grandmother was white. The fuck? I'm not a fucking racist. I'm a righteous. I'm not no racist. I'm a righteous man.
Power off.
How could I hate white people when my grandmother was Caucasian? She passed away now. God bless the dead. But my grandmother was Caucasian. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking hate in my heart for no white. I hate the devil, and I hate the devil's people. And I hate the people who he influences to do evil. I hate evildoers. That's it. I hate evildoers. That's it. I'm against evildoers. Hell yeah, homeschool kids eat all day. You got to have snacks. You got to have everything, bro. Thank you, Sovereign and Genius, baby. I appreciate you. I wish, if it was something I could do for you, I would. You feel me? If God has a plan that isn't all bad, man, these motherfuckers, they bypass God, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all don't realize. God is in us. We are pieces of God. That's what they don't want you to understand. Because once you've realized that you have the power to stop some shit and change some shit, you have the power. You have the power to stop some shit and change some shit. Thank you, sweetheart. She said, I already am. I appreciate you, sweetheart. I'm doing my best, I'm just doing my best trying to be a positive beacon of light for my people, man. Swear to God on that. They took my Cash App away. They're trying to play with me, but they can't play with this shit. The reason why he's sending them to Charlotte is because there's a lot of illegal immigrants in Charlotte. Charlotte's like Mexico. Charlotte's like Mexico. Man, Charlotte was built by the illegal immigrants. The Mexicans built that shit. Look, America was built by the infrastructure of America was built by blacks. The roads, the highways, the railroads. The infrastructure of America was built by black people. The money was made for America by the black people. We the ones who picked the cotton and the food and all that shit. We showed them how to crop that shit, how to grow it. We're the ones who harvested and did the land. So now in the 90s, America imported Hispanics. And during the 90s, when they brought in the Hispanics, I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina when this happened. When they brought them in, they got them flooded the city with them. I'm talking about flooded the city with them. They gave them a whole section of the city, the east side. They gave them over there by Eastway and goddamn Shamrock and all that, but mostly like Eastway area. They gave them all that. Eastway was Little Mexico. Over there, we got them all that shit. They gave that shit to them. They literally, the Hispanics built the banks and the high-rise buildings in America. So the second wave of America was built on the backs of the Hispanics. So we're not ever going to disrespect the Hispanics for what they did. No, the Chinese are slave drivers. The Chinese are slave drivers, and they had good technology. So, of course, they probably helped with the railroad, but that shit was built on the backs of slaves, man. African slaves. That's where what's that name with the hammer? What's the man with the hammer? John Henry. That's where John Henry and shit come from, bro. That's what we built that shit, bro. John Henry was so big, he pink, 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 pink. Man, they made a fucking fairy tale. Yeah, you can get yours. Y'all can get y'all snacks. They made a whole fairy tale of John Henry. Because they made a whole fairy tale of John Henry, the way he was efficiently slamming them goddamn building them railroads. No, Charlotte is a good place to live. Look, Charlotte is a good place to live. Who said that? Mahogany. Mahogany Mars. Look, Charlotte is a great place to live. It's just, I would say this. All I did is move down the coast. Facts. Look. Charlotte is a great place to live. It's just Charlotte is a Democratic state. So they're with the shits a little bit. Like, all agendas are going to be done there. Any agenda is getting pushed there because that's a Democratic state. Democrats are with the shits. They did the sanctuary shit. They did all that shit. They do when the lockdowns hit, they was mask niggas up, the 6 feet apart, all that crazy. They were doing all that. They're with the shits. It's a progressive Democratic state. So other than it being a progressive Democratic state, it's a wonderful place to live because it's a great melting pot. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, Sovereign and Genius. I appreciate you, sweetheart. We are family. Look, it's a wonderful place to live because it's a melting pot. Like, you could go certain towns and it'll be like a artsy district, like the Nodai district. It's wonderful there. You can go to South Boulevard, South Side, and it's wonderful over there. Nice shopping, nice ambiance, nice architecture and buildings. And then you can go to the east side where it's like it's businesses and laid out, and it's different cultures there. A lot of Hispanic, a lot of Black, a lot of this. And you can go to the west side where it's a lot of Black people, a lot of this, a lot of that. So it's literally a melting pot. Charlotte is a wonderful, you might be into men, and there's a lot of men for you there, but the women in Charlotte are beautiful, easygoing, sweet women. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, nah, I'm keeping it real with you, Mahogany, and I'm here. I got a lot of knowledge in me, man. I do this every night. I've been doing this for 6 years on YouTube. I've been preaching the truth way before I got on the internet, but you know, no, I'm not against ICE. Hell no, I'm not against ICE. I'm just not for how they're coming in to. ICE is just coming in to do more than get rid of the illegals as well. They're getting rid of illegals at first, but then they're also talking about taking away rights for American citizens at the same time. So thank you for subscribing. For real, I do this every night. Look, the crazy part about it is ICE and the Donald Trump administration is making loopholes or making new laws or talking about making new laws to take away American criminals' rights away. Yeah, they coming to the 704, bro. So all the trap niggas get low. All the trap niggas stop trapping. Stop spinning. Stop. Your ass is gonna get wiped out. I'm trying to tell you. You think you run them blocks, you don't run shit. You don't run shit, bro. Y'all niggas think y'all run the block. You on the east side, you on the west side, you south side, all that. No, my nigga, you ain't running shit. You getting money. You're in the pulse of the city. See, that is a major city. So it's a pulse. It's thousands of people coming through. So you just in the pulse. You in the veins, my nigga. You not like that. You're just a major person sucking from the vein. But what you're about to get, they're coming for that ass. And they not just coming for the criminals. I mean, for the illegals. They're coming for the criminals too. You don't run, exactly. You don't run no fucking block, my nigga. You don't own the block. The only thing you can do on the block is spill some blood or shed some blood. That's the only thing, or make some money. Make a name for yourself. It's a lot of shit you can do on the block. But I'm talking to my street niggas. It's a lot of street niggas in Charlotte that need to hear this. It's not for you. It's not for you. What time do I usually come on? After I take care of my kids, because I work and then I get off in the evenings, and then I get home and I spend time with my kids. I cook, I bathe them, I sit down and eat dinner with them as a family, and I talk to them, ask them about their day, and we catch up, and then after that I take my shower, then I get ready for my show. So I usually come on around 10:30, 11, usually 10:30, 11, you know. I do a nighttime show because I work in the evening. So, and then on my off days, which I barely get, on my off days, I just do a evening show around 2:33. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well listen, True OGs was not on dumb shit facts, but I'm gonna say this though, we fight for a block when the whole earth here for you. Exactly. You can move anywhere you want. That's why I said you don't have to stay in your area because you're born there and this and that. You could move anywhere you want, make it. You can make a name for yourself. You can make a way for yourself anywhere you go. Could you tell me exactly what they plan to do with criminals? Oh man, look, come on, man. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. This is why I just thank God, man. I'm not a person who just talks, man. I'm really like that, man. And I watch the best stuff. See, the thing between me, I don't waste no time. The things that I pay attention to is the most important things in society. I don't waste time. Hold on, my nigga be dropping. Hold on, I gotta find this video. Hold on, let's go. I'm gonna find the video. No, okay, boom, videos, okay. Let's go. And salute to the brother Hassan Campbell, man. One of my favorite YouTubers, man. Hold on. Salute to my brother Hassan Campbell. One of my favorite YouTubers, man. I just got to give him the credit where it's due. Because a lot of niggas be hating on him. And a lot of niggas from New York and Jersey and all that, they be stealing his swag. And you can see it and hear it when he's doing this thing, you know. So, and you can see it and hear it when they doing their thing. And see, look. And the good thing, look, it's good when you're motivated by each other, man. We supposed to be
devices connected successfully.
We supposed to motivate each other, man. We supposed to motivate each other. We supposed to not steal from each other nor bite off each other, but we're supposed to motivate off each other. Like, oh shit, he said some real shit. Let me give him credit. See, this is the difference. A hater will, a person who's not a hater will give the credit. And that's the difference. I'm gonna give my credit because I respect brothers who put on. So salute to Hassan Campbell, man. Let's listen to the new rules that this lawyer is gonna read out that they're gonna be looking to take away from criminals in America. Let's go.
The June 11th, 2025 memo from the Department of Justice outlines 10 categories of individuals who they will prioritize denaturalizing. Naturalized citizens who pose a potential danger to national security, including through terrorism and espionage. Naturalized citizens who engaged in torture, war crimes, or other human rights violations. Naturalized citizens who further or furthered the unlawful enterprise of criminal gangs, transnational criminal organizations, and drug cartels. Naturalized citizens who committed felonies that were not disclosed during the naturalization process. Naturalized citizens who committed human trafficking, sex offenses, or violent crimes. Naturalized citizens who engaged in various forms of financial fraud against the United States, including through the Paycheck Protection Program and Medicaid/Medicare. Naturalized citizens who engaged in fraud against private individuals, funds, or corporations. Naturalized citizens who acquired naturalization through government corruption, fraud, or material misrepresentations not otherwise addressed. Naturalized citizens with pending criminal charges if those charges do not fit within one of the other priorities, and any other cases referred to the civil division determined to be sufficiently important to pursue. This is quite the list, friends, and it is very, very broad.
So this is the type I've been in the rabbit hole talking about for the last 5 years.
So salute to the brother Hassan and salute to brother, I think that's 051 Brim. Oh no, that's not 051. I forget who that is. China, Black China or China Brim. That's not China Brim. I forget who that is, man. I'm not really my bad. But salute to Hassan Campbell for that video. Appreciate you, my brother, for that clip. And just appreciate you for all that you always do. I ain't gonna cap. You do a lot for people. You've been doing a lot. But let's go. This shit is so serious that like you just heard, that's not illegals. They said niggas who that video right there, go to Hassan Campbell's channel. It said listen up, 10 new rules of losing the US citizenship. It's on Hassan Campbell's channel. But listen. They said those laws are for people who break all those variables of the law. It said you could be dealing drugs or in contact with the cartel. So all the niggas who deal drugs and get it from Poppy. Oh, I'm getting them bricks from Poppy. I'm getting it from this and this and that. I'm called Poppy and get it. Stop trapping, my nigga. Stop trapping. Stop doing drugs. Exactly. No drugs, no crime. No, I'm not both sides, and I'm telling my people how to survive this goddamn storm that's coming. I'm telling my people who don't know no fucking better what's about to happen to their stupid ass. They said people who PPP loan, fraudulent PPP loans, they're going to take them citizens away. They said people who have felonies are going to take those fellas. Let me block this nigga because he seems angry. Let me get this fuck nigga up out of here. You're right, Sovereign. I said what I said. Y'all better wake up. Charlotte, they coming for y'all last. Thank you for everybody who donated. Thank you for everybody who watched tonight. Because there was thousands of people watching tonight. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. This topic is controversial, but it's not. My stance, though. Let me say this something about my stance. I'm pro-American, man, but I don't want to see Americans being done wrong for their lack of the law, for them not knowing the law. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look, you said it, Mahogany. The crazy thing about it, though, Mahogany, is this is the same thing that the slave catchers did to the black people who ran away from the plantations back in the days. If a black person didn't want to be in slavery no more and they ran away, first thing first, they would put the bells on their neck. You know, they had the collar around their neck. If they catch them the first time, usually the first time, they will put a collar around their neck with bells on it. So if you did run away, the bells would jingle so much they would hear you and catch you like that. And that's where the song Jingle Bells come from. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bell. That comes from a slave. That song derived from a slave masters who made that song when they was chasing slaves down. No, I'm not lying. Jingle Bells comes from a slave master who made a song when they were chasing the slaves down through the fucking woods, who had the bell collars on their neck. Let me show you the bell collar. I don't lie, bro. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't remember the man's name, but I just seen it the other day. Bell collars that they used to put on slaves when they ran away.
Bell collars that they used to put on slaves when they ran away.
They would do, man, this shit fucked up, boy.
Iron collars were a brutal form of punishment and control used during slavery, particularly in the United States. These heavy devices were designed to restrain enslaved individuals and prevent them from escaping or misbehaving. Iron collars, often referred to as punishment collars, were made of heavy wrought iron and typically featured spikes or protrusions. The design of these collars served multiple purposes. The spikes made it difficult for the wearer to move freely, especially in areas with trees or bushes, thereby deterring escape attempts. Wearing an iron collar signified that the individual had committed an offense, such as attempting to run away or stealing. It served as a visible reminder of their status as punished property. The collar restricted movement to such an extent that it was nearly impossible for the wearer to lie down comfortably or lean against anything, causing physical discomfort and humiliation. Iron collars were a brutal form of
Listen, let me read this. Look, let me show y'all. Here we go. Right here. Look, this is why you're not supposed to fucking celebrate Christmas. Today, the term one-horse open sleigh is the most commonly associated with the popular song Jingle Bells, which refers to riding a one-horse open sleigh as a fun and festive winter activity. Although Santa Claus is often depicted as riding a sleigh pulled by a reindeer, the term one-horse open sleigh is still used to describe the traditional sleigh design that was popular in the 19th century. The history of the song Jingle Bells is intertwined with the dark legacy of slavery. The use of bells as a means of controlling and punishing slaves was a common practice, and is believed that Jingle Bell song may be a reference to this. While the exact origin of the song's lyrics and melody are disputed, it's clear that they were popularized during a time where slavery was still a reality in the United States. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. This is why older men and older people are so important. This is why it's good to keep your body strong and healthy. Let's go. Let's go. This is why it's good to keep your body strong and healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get older, you want to remember all this shit. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I know y'all learned a lot, and I'm glad y'all were here to witness this. And North Carolina is where all the businesses and undercover move for a state coastal. Hold on, are planted there first since the 90s by 3 families, all government, and none of them gangsters. Exactly. Man, the real gangsters, look, the real gangsters who are doing the most gangster shit is not bangers. They're motherfucking bankers and motherfucking movers and shakers, bro. The movers and shakers are the ones buying all the shit from Egypt, stealing all the gold, stealing all the jewels, stealing all the shit. They got the power, bro, because they stole it. They took it. So it just shows you if you want something, you need it. In this world, you kind of need to take it. This is what they showed you. They didn't diplomacy for nothing. Look, let me play this one more time before I get off here. I played it last night, and then whatever. Don't care. Niggas took my money away anyway. Let's go. Stealing money from my YouTube, stealing money from my, taking my Cash App off. Like, how am I supposed to live, bro? How am I supposed to live, my nigga? Like, y'all just robbing niggas, bro. Like, we just supposed to just take this shit, like.
Victor, I keep telling y'all, if y'all
just robbing motherfuckers, bro.
I keep telling you. There's an ISO speech was revealed that the Hitler.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Sherry Tenpenny.
We still need humans? There's a new
October the
biologically.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the farm. Come along while we collect.
Hell no.
What's the new one?
Anyway, appreciate y'all for tuning in. I can't even find this shit. You gonna get me whammed, girl. I can't even find this shit, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's your big homie, man. Does your Cash App still work? Hell no, they deactivated my shit, sweetheart. They deactivated my Cash App, man. They got me fucked up, bro. Let me check again. They got me fucked up. That bitch ain't work. I appealed it, but I gotta wait like 10 days, they said, so. Yeah, they got me fucking. Yeah, it's closed. Yeah, I'm fucked up. Yeah, they got me fucked up. It don't matter. That shit, I'm gonna get a new one or we're gonna do something about it, but it's all good. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all, man. They just stopping my flow, stopping my dough. Man, y'all know what time it is, man. It's your big homie, man. Real one's gonna win. Yeah, defunding me ain't right, man. It's fucked up, man. But get what? Let me see. I get my check. I'm about to get paid in a minute. Let me make sure see what my check is gonna be. All right, I can deal with that. Yep, I can deal with that. So we still getting bread. We working for it, man. You know what I'm saying? No, my Cash App does not work, baby. They deactivated it. And I didn't do anything wrong. They just, you know what's going on. Defunding, man. Them boys got mad at me and they give me a little whooping, a little butt whooping, you know, a little butt whooping, that's all. But I appreciate you so much. I love y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. I shall subscribe and be back. Not too many people engaging in intellectual conversation without hostility anyway. Oh yeah, it's bad. It's bad out here, man. These channels are trash too. A lot of these channels, I be scrolling through YouTube lives. It's trash. Oh yeah, they do. They do. They're trying to stop me, man, from eating, man. They're trying to take me out the game. UK rocking with me. I pray. Well, I'm rocking with the UK, man. Y'all know that. We worldwide, man. I'm rocking with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for real, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Sovereign and Genius, I love you, baby girl. I appreciate you. Yeah, they got me fucked up right now, but it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna figure something out. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter. Like, I don't do this just for the money though. Like, that way they don't understand. I don't do this shit just for the money, bro. So like, you might as well just let that come with it, because I don't do this for that. Exactly. That's why it's like, that's why I try to do. But look, that's why they're taking cash away. That's why they're trying to take cash away, because these situations right here, they want a digital currency everything. They want to be able to say Bad A's acting up, take his money off. That's what they want to do. That's what they do. No, they're not demonetizing my YouTube channel. I'm still monetized on YouTube, but they took my Cash App, got deactivated, and it's a brand new Cash App. I ain't did shit but earned a few donations from some of my people. That's all I did, and go to the store and buy foods with it. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Yep. Facts, Charles. He said, I'm not shit, but I know people with real power, and it's always the people that everyone ignores. Yeah, facts, bro. They try to break niggas, bro, but it don't work, bro. Banks can already do this, hence our inflation debt. Yeah, look, they already do this too, because you ain't gonna get a loan if they don't fuck with you. You're not gonna get this or that. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'll take care of all 3 of my kids by myself. But don't nobody help me with shit, bro. Nah, facts. You right, Sovereign and Genius. You right. Sovereign and Genius. I ain't worried about it right now. I'm just because like I said, I don't do YouTube for cash apps. That's just a way we do our thing. And you know, like, people could do super chat, like tonight y'all did gifts and stuff. It works different ways. So I'm not tweaking about this shit. It just, you know what I'm saying? Try to tune in tomorrow. Have a great evening. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no EBT, bro. Exactly. No EBT, bro. I'm feeding kids, boy. This shit real. I'm feeding myself. I'm a big dude. I'm like 200 pounds. I'm like 200 pounds. I'm a big, and I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat and bullshit. Yeah, that's straight, bro. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, that's straight, bro. Yeah, you can pull up, bro. I ain't doing shit, bro. Yeah, you can pull up, bro. I ain't doing shit. I ain't going to bed in a little. I'm probably play the game for a little bit for bedtime. But hey, pull up on me, bro. That's straight. Got 3 as well. I got. So I work full time. Exactly, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, it's like you never can have enough money, bro. Niggas is tweaking, bro. You can never have enough money, bro. Niggas got this shit all the way fucked up. You can't have enough money, bro. And I'm doing this shit by myself, bro. Partially. Yeah, man. God bless you. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? God bless everybody who going through stuff, man, because, you know, a lot of people don't understand why they're going through things. You know, it could be the food, it could be this, it could be that. Like, you just got to do the best you can to make it through life, man. But I appreciate all y'all for tuning in tonight, man. God bless y'all, man. Y'all have a wonderful night. Yeah, man, y'all have a wonderful night, and I hope y'all get everything out of life that we need, man. Charlotte, y'all better watch out. Shit finna get real. Yeah, it's okay, bro. It's cool. I'm finna play the game and shit, bro. It's cool. Yeah, bro. I don't go to sleep, my nigga. Like, it's all good, bro. Pull up. It's all good. Yeah, bro. But appreciate everybody for tapping in. What am I playing right now? I'm playing Dying Like the Beast, man. I'm playing that Dying Like the Beast right now. That's my shit. I'm trying to beat it. Tomorrow that Call of Duty 7 comes out. So I'm gonna be playing Call of Duty 7 tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming that tomorrow. After I run my errands and pay bills and shit. Get some groceries. Oh yeah, the first look, listen. Dying Like the Beast is just like the first one. It's just better. So I never played part 2, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't play part 2. Because they said this one's way better. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Sovereign and Genius. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Yeah, we're gonna prevail, man. I don't give a fuck about these weak punks. They trying to stop the flow because they ain't got no dough. They ain't got no dough, so they shaving and trying to stop niggas and hate on niggas because they full of it. Niggas is full of hate, so they don't want you to eat, bro. Thank you so much, Sovereign and Genius. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Big kiss to you, man. For real. Appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. All the love. For real, for real. So God bless y'all, man. Y'all stay smart. Stay out the way, man. Charlotte, stay out the way. They on y'all ass come Saturday. Stay out the way. You know what I mean? Please stay out the way. It's your big homie.